Alright, we are at the CN Tower. Built in 1976, the tour guide said, and that's straight up. I don't remember how tall they said it was, but it's a CN Tower, so we can look that up on the internet. Hi! Heine, hi! What's outside the window, Heine?
Pretties.
What's way down the bottom? What's way down there?
Cars.
Cars? Yeah. Kuruma? Cars. Wow. Okay, want to get down?
No.
Have to be kind of close, otherwise it's shadow. Because it's the sun. Hi, Nan. Hi, Nan. Hi, Nan. Hi, Nan. Look at Papa.
Okay. John, I believe it's under $2 million. He's had an interesting battle with the city. He claims he doesn't have to pay taxes. He could sail away at any time. He doesn't own any property or any land. But of course, he's always here. He hasn't actually moved in over 30 years. So, City of Toronto won that battle, made Captain John pay his taxes. Leaving Captain John's at our harbor front, turning onto Yonge Street. And the foot of this very long street is marked by 1 Yonge. That's here on the right. This is also our Toronto Star headquarters, one of our major newspapers here in Canada. Now, just a note about the actual building itself. A couple of years back, this newspaper asked their readers what they thought the ugliest building was in a survey. Can you guys guess what 20% of their own readers said? Their own building, that's right. How unfortunate they had to publish that result. I'd have to agree with them.
So I was just recording without looking.
Heading to the downtown core. Before we get there, that is our gardeners. Are coming up to our first low bridge of the tour. Very exciting, but very scary at the same time, guys. And ask to please remain seated. Keep your hands within the vehicle, and we'll all be safe. Feel free to let out a woo if you're really excited. Okay, Michael, we're seated up top and ready to go. So if you guys thought that was a low bridge, stay tuned. There's one even lower in the tour. Whoa. Do I have anyone that's a die-hard hockey fan on the bus? Or anyone who plays hockey? Oh, very good, very good.
Wow.
San Jose Sharks, very nice. I'm reading your hat out loud. Across the street and to the left, that is our lovely Hockey Hall of Fame, a place that you guys might have a fancy in checking out. Did you guys watch Game 7? Oh, there you go. Very nice. Game 7, Boston, Vancouver. Of course, I know you all were cheering for Vancouver. But this is the Hall of Fame. You can find player bios, records, stats. This is actually where the Stanley Cup lives year-round when it's not being taken home by the winning team. When it is, there's an exact replica that stays there at the museum. Another place we offer discounted tickets for, guys, to talk to us before 92. It's this red brick building. This was owned by George Gooder, and this was his office space. He was a very wealthy Torontonian. We're going to hear about him in about 10 minutes' time. He's the one who owned our distillery district. This was his office space. So you guys will notice it is a whopping 5 stories high, and it is also very narrow. When it was first built, people were afraid to go in. They actually thought it would topple over. It was so narrow, they weren't sure. Today it is one of the most expensive office spaces in Toronto, this Gooder and Flatiron building. You guys might recognize this. There's one like this in New York, but ours actually outdates it by 10 years. So we like to think that they copied us on this one. George Gooder and the man who works yellow bricks. You guys know what I'm talking about here in the middle of the building. That is where the original building once stood in 1845 when it was used as a city hall, as a prison, as well as a police station. There was a prison down in the bottom floor of this building. People would actually chain right to the outside of this building.
So we sat down for lunch, and as you can hear off in the distance, live music playing. It's apparently Toronto Jazz Festival today. We're at the district called the Distillery eating lunch.